We're live. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello from Detroit. Are we in Detroit? What village are we in Detroit? Something village? I don't know. Anyways, it's Steve and...
I'm Tara.
Margaret.
Aaron.
Hello. We're here for the rally tomorrow in Washington Township, which is an hour north of here. It's 27 miles, but 49 Hello, minutes. everybody.
So
we are going to go. We're looking forward to covering President Trump's rally
Detroit.
tomorrow night in Washington Township.
What village are we in?
And this is our, as usual, our night before chat where we get to talk to you guys. And we're reading your chat comments as we do this. Have people opened the chat yet? Why am I not getting a chat?
Yeah.
You have the chat? Anyways, hey, so meet Tera. Tera's the newest member of the RSBN family.
Hi,
Tera, tell them about yourself.
Well, my name is Tera Broaddrick. Like he said, I'm the newest member here at RSBN, and I'm just super excited to be here. I've been with these two for most of the day, and I feel like they've filled me in on everything, and I'm just excited to get started.
I'm trying to get the chat up on my iPad. Oh,
Yeah,
I think I have to do this. Maybe you have to do it not landscape mode.
Mine's up and down, and I
Yeah, I did it this way. Now I can get the chat.
Sweet. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Comments already.
Margaret.
Yeah, I don't have the chat. I don't have access to the chat.
Why not?
Here,
Oh
you
my
click on
God.
mine.
Let me.
Margaret's just getting the chat so she can chew. Aaron, you just got here. Aaron, where'd you come from today? Tell the people what's going on.
Youngstown, Ohio. Drove in. Really nice drive. It was a little rainy on the beginning, and like the turnpike was really nice. The rest stops are real nice. It was just kind of relaxing. So.
And
Yeah,
you said
good.
on the way back from here, when you drive home to Ohio, you're making a stop.
Yeah. I have a video gig in Cleveland, so stop on the way there, film a play, and then drive.
Film
the
a
rest of the way.
play?
Yeah, Peter Pan play.
You're filming Peter Pan.
Yep.
That's exciting.
Yeah. There's a little school that does the play every year, so
Very nice.
last couple of years I've done it, and they do a pretty good job. So it's kind of
Good.
nice.
Did you guys figure this out yet?
We're working on
getting
it. Yeah.
We're trying.
Okay.
All right.
And then
If you go down to the bottom, Maggie,
take it.
go all the way to the bottom.
No,
Oh, it's not. Oh, I guess I'm wrong.
Put
It's
it
not
in
like mine.
website view. That's in desktop. And then it'll be over to the right.
We're just getting this. So,
All right.
all right, so I'm looking. So hold on. So Tatty Chip says hi, Tara. Kekistani says hi, Margaret. No one's saying hi to us. Aaron, whatever. Hi, Aaron.
Hi, Steve. Great to see you.
DM said hi. So we're reading your chat as we're on the air, guys. So feel free to talk. And Cindy Hoffman, Kenneth Vaughn, Red Pill Dragon, Jabbery, History Bee. Hey, everybody's here. Thanks for joining
I
us.
love it. Yeah.
We've been so busy tonight. We haven't even got. It's kind of a crisis because normally the night before we go out and pick up snacks so we can have something to eat for breakfast tomorrow. And so like during the rally, you go inside the building and a lot of them don't have food. But we haven't had time to even go get snacks. And also like the nearest Walmart is in Canada, which is actually only like 5 minutes from here. I didn't realize Canada was so close to Detroit, but it closes at 11 p.m. So I might end up running to 7-Eleven instead of Walmart, which is it's just gonna be this is really bad. So anyways, aside from that, everything is good.
The bridge was amazing on the way in.
I didn't-
The bridge, yeah. It was,
What bridge?
We didn't take a
I
bridge.
think it's the bridge that goes to Canada, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't come in on it, but I saw it,
Oh.
and it's pretty nice.
Detroit is right next to Canada.
Yeah.
Tell them about your traveling day. You've had a crazy day.
Yeah, so I left from Birmingham, Alabama this morning, drove down to Auburn, which is about 2 hours. Then I drove from Auburn to Atlanta, which is about an hour and a half. Then got on my flight in Atlanta and then flew here with Steve. So it's been a crazy day for me.
We flew on Spirit Airlines where they charge $3 for sodas.
Oh.
The saddest part of my day is when we boarded our Spirit Airlines flight, and all of a sudden, as I was getting into my seat, I finally realized with terror that there's no Wi-Fi on Spirit Airlines, and it was just awful.
I hadn't even sat down yet, and Steve texted me. He goes, "There's no Wi-Fi."
I mean, the flight actually wasn't bad. It was just the no Wi-Fi killed me.
Not even like an upgrade option for it.
No, nothing. Maggie, how was your traveling day like?
So I woke up at 4:30 this morning myself, but my plane didn't take off until 11:20.
It's even now.
LAX. So I flew in from Los Angeles, but it was direct. It was Delta, so thank God there was no Spirit in my day.
So the great thing. So we pick up Maggie at the airport.
He did circle back around to get me.
We circled back, Tara and I.
That's true.
And so Tara and I, the first thing we talk about is Spirit Airlines and how there's no frills and like they don't offer you anything. And then 10 minutes later, Maggie from the backseat goes, "So did you guys watch a movie on your flight?"
And we're like, seriously? Like, we flew Spirit. There are no movies.
I said it in a not so nice way.
No, just,
Anyways, all right. So what are people saying now? Oh, Manning Luck says we should use Amazon Prime now. I don't know if they work in this part of in Detroit. Let's see here. So if you have questions about like the rally tomorrow or just our Airbnb, which we maybe can't answer for you. Cindy says, check my Twitter. Oh no. All right, I'll check my Twitter.
Ambassador Bridge, Sandy May. That was the name of the bridge to Canada.
The Ambassador Bridge?
Yeah.
No, we didn't take a bridge.
No, but he's saying that the one that exists.
No, I just saw it like as I was driving by.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty impressive though.
Cindy Hoffman sent me an article that says President Trump's Michigan rally draws front row Joes from other states. Oh, I wonder. We'll probably see some of these people tomorrow. Cindy, is that what you wanted me to look at? I assume. I was looking to see if Cindy was mentioned in the article. Anyways, carry on. Sorry. Feel free if anybody sees anything in the chat room they want to respond to.
I'm just surprised how many comments come in so fast.
Love it. Dennis Casey says, "Yay, Maggie's back."
Yay!
I never left, guys. Like, you know, sometimes Steve and Liz will cover a rally, and I'll sit one out. And you know, Liz is in Brazil and sitting this one out. I mean, we never really go anywhere. We just, you know, I'm shocked at how scattered we all were. We've got Ohio, Atlanta, Birmingham, Los Angeles. And we all came to sit on this one sofa tonight. It's
in Detroit.
In Detroit. In Detroit.
Jacob Seals is in the chat room.
Hey, Jacob.
Hey, JC. JC made a donation. Thank you, JC. I'm not wearing a tie.
Yeah, they do a pretty good job of getting everybody here, all of us together.
Just to clarify, Jacob Seals is spreading spreading fake news in the chat room. Jake said this is my last event, so this will probably be my last rally. But we haven't worked out exactly when I'm gonna kind of leave officially and Tara's gonna start officially. So Jacob, enough with the fake news. Oh, so Cindy Hoffman says, I guess she's at the rally, one of our moderators, and she said they blocked us from lining up for the rally. They called the cops. Really, Cindy? That's terrible. So were you in a hotel or something?
They're lining up now?
Well, usually they line up the night before, but Cindy says they blocked them from lining up. Maggie Comeo had a question for you if you want to.
Let me see it.
What?
I remember Maggie asked us to find her a boyfriend. Did she find
You did.
I did. I did. Well, actually, I should say he found me, which is really good because I you know, you really can't look for a guy. They kind of have to find you.
Is that the way it is?
That's the way it goes. But everything's good, and yeah, I'm dating, and yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? It's about time, guys. Don't you think they are so tired of hearing me talk about this, especially this one? Like, you know. Anyway.
By the way, so there's this odd thing in Detroit where it's like this burgeoning fancy restaurant scene, and we ate this restaurant tonight, and I'm convinced that the waitress turned on us. She asked, "Why are you in town?" And I said, we're a media company, and we're going to cover President Trump's rally. And I'm convinced she turned on us at that point.
That is.
I can't say for sure, but it seemed like it.
So.
Also, Maggie, but also then Maggie sent her food back.
Well, okay.
And
so,
then, which was legitimate because she didn't like it.
I mean, it was like an emulsified. It was like somebody put. Okay, I'm not a picky eater, but in this case, somebody like put a big pile in a blender and like pressed it on like pulverized and then like poured it over couscous. Like, I think, what is that?
It did look pretty bad.
It
I will
was
say
really bad.
it was.
And the waitress was really nice, but I think she was personally offended that I sent a dish back, and I only took one of Steve's fries tonight, which
Yes,
is like
that's good.
you know,
You're doing better.
really like, which he said that I had to return once my French fries made it to the table. So you know,
Yes.
we're evening out.
She didn't literally reach into my plate as I was eating, which would have been an issue.
No, I snuck one this time.
You'll see, Tara, how it is. You'll see.
I'll slowly learn tonight a little bit.
Yes.
Somebody's saying Michigan loves Trump.
Oh, right.
Joey Fold.
Oh, sorry?
Somebody's writing about how Michigan loves Trump. You know, it's an interesting dynamic where we are. I think maybe it's just a specific area. We're in.
Detroit is probably not a big Trump fan base.
Mhm.
Ryan Lovesey made a donation. Thank you, Ryan.
You know, they're like
We missed a
known
couple
for
people.
being a working class city, so I don't know. What's to lose?
Cindy, I saw, by the way, Cindy sent me a message. Cindy, I'll have to look again. I'm looking at the chat, so I can't see the Twitter, but I'll look after and see if I can find your video. Actually, let me look right now. Somebody else talk while I'm looking for Cindy's video.
When I was driving in, I was saying I had a really nice drive. That is until the last probably 45 minutes until I got into Detroit. All of a sudden, everybody got very aggressive and like everybody started speeding up. So I do wonder if the Detroit drivers are a little more aggressive than casual freeway driving. I was like, I must be getting close to the city now.
I'm looking at Cindy's video she sent me. Cindy, I can't show this because it's like a news organization's video, but I'll check it out later. Let's see. Now I gotta go back to the chat.
Oh, they said don't drink the water.
In Detroit, we're not supposed to drink the water. Hey, S Blaster made a donation.
So bad.
S Blaster says, in honor of the new girl, where did you come to us from? Welcome back, Maggie.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So you should tell them where you came from.
Well, I came from Birmingham, Alabama. If that's what you mean, where I came from.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Florence, Alabama. It's the north of Alabama. 2 hours from Birmingham. I don't know if any of you know where that is. And then I just moved to Birmingham about 4 years ago, and I love it so far.
Somebody wants to know, Orem wants to know, is Kid Rock going to be at the rally? I don't know.
He's from Detroit.
Maybe that's a good call and a surprise
We should
guest.
invite him.
He was
And Kid
some-
Rock, if you're watching, please come on RSBN because we would love to interview you at the strip rally, actually.
That's true.
We should extend him an invite.
he made quite a few political comments and stuff during the election, and I think he was getting involved a little bit, put his toe in.
He was talking about running for Senate at some point, but I don't think he's going to now.
Yeah, I think it was a hoax, and he just kind of put it out there and got a reaction from people.
Teddy Chip says, Aaron, have you been to Phoenix? Bad drivers there. Have you-
Yes, but I didn't drive.
No.
With you guys for the rally.
Yeah,
day,
oh,
right?
you were the rally.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never remember who was at what rally anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, luckily I didn't have to drive because I'm kind of a slow driver. My wife complains quite a bit. I think I turned a 4.5 hour drive into like 5.5.
As long as you're safe.
I was very safe. I will say that.
Thank you to our moderators tonight, by the way, all of you, except for Jacob Seals.
What did Jacob do?
He's spreading fake news.
Am I like missing it? What? I'm behind the times. Jacob Seals, what did he do? What?
You spread fake
Jacob,
news.
what did you do? We need to remind people to donate. I'm looking at our.
Oh yeah, so
at our chat.
thank you to those of you who donated. We do need to remind you, that's a great, Maggie, do you want us to talk about that?
Of course. So we thrive. We exist because of your donations, and this is why we do our live chats. This is why we work so hard. We're getting up in the freezing cold tomorrow. We're going to be outside all day long, and we love it when you give to our network. You support us and you keep us on the road. Do you want to tell them how they can do it? Since I don't want to monopolize.
Sure, Tara, have you learned this yet?
I know a little bit about it.
Take a guess.
Okay, so if you're in the YouTube chat, you can look at the bottom, you'll see the little $sign. Press that, you can donate there, or you can go to rsbn.tv/donate. And what is the last one?
Perfect.
Is that it?
I think that's the only two.
Cool.
That's great. Wonderful. Fantastic. We're
I'm
getting it
learning.
already. Yeah, and so that's how we stay on the air, and that's how we can cover the rallies. And we actually had extra expenses. Like we all have to travel here, and we have this Airbnb, but also they don't have internet at the place, so we had to get special equipment. They don't have wired internet at this location, so we have to get special equipment tomorrow to be able to transfer a signal out. It's not the right word. Transmit a signal out. So a lot of expenses to be able to cover this. So we really appreciate the donations because that helps us pay for covering this for you guys. So, and speaking of which, Little Lord Fauntleroy just gave a donation. So thank you.
These Chapman names, guys. I love, somebody made me say a name on the air once that, I wanted to give a shout out and I didn't realize what I was reading, but some of these are really good, I have to say. Really good.
I always wonder who, in Phoenix or West Virginia, wherever you see some of the regulars, the same people at the rallies, and I'm always kind of amazed that some of the same people make it across the country to go see President Trump speak.
They're committed.
Yeah.
They're committed fans.
Speaking of, I'm excited to meet everyone tomorrow. If any of you that are watching are going to be there, please come say hello. I know I'm new, but I'm excited to meet everyone.
Christine Bestien, thanks for the donation. She says, it's so great to see you all. I'm so proud of RSBN on a road trip in Montana. 60 miles from Canada. Love you, RSBN crew. You rock. Thank you, Christine. Hello, Jason Thornton. He just joined, I believe. Oh, and also, I'm guessing, because tomorrow night is the same night as the White House Correspondents' Dinner. So last year, he did a rally the same night as the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And he talked about it a lot. He got great enjoyment out of talking about how he wasn't at some fancy dinner. And so I'm thinking he might do that again tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. And thank you, DM, for the donation. Thank you, DM. DM says, $5 challenge now. Please donate. Thank you, DM.
Yeah, they definitely put up a lot of money to get just, even just getting us here to this point right now, they've put up quite a bit of money. And, so the donations really do help. YouTube, I'm sure everybody's heard, YouTube pretty much demonetizes anything and everything nowadays.
With Trump especially.
Yeah, and I think they really just, anything, even videos that have nothing, no curse word, no swearing, they're just automatically demonetized. And that was previously a source of income that's no longer there. So donations go a long way.
Thank you, Carl Peterson, for the donation. Thank you, Carl.
Oh, I want to make a correction.
Oh, did I? Oh, I probably said too.
The RSB to donate online, it is rsbnetwork.com/donate.
What?
Not what I said before. Yep.
Wait. RSBN. Now, my mind isn't working. I say this a million times.
rsbnetwork.com/donate.
No, there's a new web address.
Mm-hmm.
I assume rsbn.tv/donate still works?
Yes, it'll take you to the same place, but that's the new one that they have updated.
Ooh, well, I see. I didn't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Jude is more in the know than me. Hello, Jude. Yippity68, the rally is at 7 p.m. Eastern. However, we will be outside even around probably like 3 o'clock p.m. or so, starting the interviews then. So our coverage will be starting several hours before the rally, where we interview people outside the rally and then go inside the rally, interview people there and show you all the speakers, then interview people after the rally. And guys, tomorrow night, right here on this couch, another live stream, post show.
Right here.
Okay, so the dedication that it takes to stand outside in the freezing cold.
See, I haven't got to experience this yet.
It's supposed to be very windy, but Maggie is not happy about that.
It's a testament to how many people, they love our country and they come out and they support our president. And I'm not complaining about this because we see people online and they stand there for hours. And Aaron's right. Some of them travel to every one of these rallies. There are a few people that we recognize and each one we go to, and it's the same person. So it's the least we can do. I stand outside and freeze in Detroit tomorrow.
Hey, Aaron, Hello Kitty Big Fun made a donation and said, Aaron, you are a good cameraman. I pray for you every night that you film well.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was very
Thank
nice.
you, Hello Kitty Big Fun.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's
Oh, Yippity68 is going to be there tomorrow with bells on. So maybe Yippity68 will say hi to us. Jas1552 says, what's the rally for? He periodically has rallies, to just, he likes to go meet Americans. He likes to talk maybe about the coming election in November. And also, technically, I think these are Trump campaign rallies. So, help get support, maintain support for 2020.
yeah. I think he really shows a lot of his true colors at the rallies. I mean, he gets fired up. So, if you can't make it, definitely watch online. So it's pretty cool.
Now, Tara, you've never seen President Trump in person,
I
right?
haven't. Tomorrow will be my first time.
So what do you think it's going to be like to see President Trump in person?
Honestly, I think it's going to be really different. To see him on TV is one way, but to see him in person, I feel like it's going to be more obviously personable. Just to see how he reacts, to see how he is, like, just with people, like, in person, I think it's going to be really neat.
And Tara hasn't been to a rally before, so this will be, when you look at her expressions tomorrow, you can see it's somebody looking at it for the first time.
Yes. My very first rally, my first time meeting but seeing President Trump, like, it's going to be crazy. I'm super excited.
Hey, Rocky Sanchez.
Yeah, I know it was a little
Oh,
starstruck when seeing him come out and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Yippity says, Yippity's in Utah with bells on. Okay, Yippity, we got it.
Okay, I'm going to pull up the Facebook chat for those of you that are watching through Facebook so that I can answer those. Jacob just told me that people were asking and stuff in the Facebook chat, so I'm going to try to pull that up.
Wait, what is it?
Jacob said that people were asking questions in the Facebook chat, so let's see if I can pull that up real quick.
Cindy Hoffman sent a picture here where she said they tried to start a line to get into the venue. I don't know if you can really see this, but they tried to start a line to get into the venue, make a line today, and then cops everywhere can't enter parking until 9 a.m. It's like a half a mile in a rutted field to get to the building. This is terrible. So they're not letting people line up and park and line up. That's so bad. So they've been there all day. He said, Randall and I got here at 3 a.m. Friday morning to front row Joe spots. This is bad. President Trump will be upset by the way his supporters were treated. That's too bad. I'm sorry. That sucks. I'm sorry, Cindy.
Okay, for those of you in the Facebook chat asking if I went to Auburn, no, I did not. I actually went to University of Alabama at Birmingham.
Oh, wow.
So that is where I'm from.
You attended any of the football games there?
The new ones at UAB?
Yeah.
Yes. So for those of you that don't know, UAB just got football back this year. So it's super exciting for us to actually have a football game to go to.
We got a message from Ryan Walters. He says, hey, Steve, welcome to Michigan. I'll be at the rally tomorrow. Washington Township is my hometown. I've been interviewed by you and Maggie in Louisville before. I have people saving me a spot at the front. I'll look for you guys. This is what he looks like. So,
Oh, that's awesome.
so he will be, there he is right there. The lighting here is weird. You can't see. But anyways, great. Awesome. Look forward to seeing you again. Oh, we got some donations.
Yeah, I think a couple more.
You want to read one of these?
Sure. We got a donation from Ottoman. He donated $20. He said, when are you going to interview Trump?
We'd love to.
Definitely would love to.
He's a Latino for Trump, Ottoman Maldonado. And do you want to read this one?
We have trees climbing gear. And he says, sorry for our unreasonable weather.
Unseasonable, but also unreasonable.
Yes.
I,
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was unreasonable too. Thank you both for your donations. We very much appreciate it. Ooh, we got another, a tree climbing gear gave another one and said 32 Fahrenheit Saturday night burr. It's just, the problem's going to be the wind tomorrow.
Oh,
Now, Maggie, what did you bring? We always say bring warm clothes. Did you bring anything warmer than last time?
So some of you know this. I lived in Russia for a long time, and I got used to wearing ski pants over my whole clothes. Like you put on, you put on your clothes and then you put some ski pants over it and you're fine. Well, I don't have any ski pants anymore because I didn't think I needed them. And we are in an unseasonably cold place, unseasonably cold time. It's almost May. It shouldn't be 32 degrees outside. It just shouldn't. I mean, but it is. And we're,
Has it been this chilly?
experience the elements.
Here?
Yeah.
I would guess here it wouldn't be, but it's the wind. I'm telling you, it's going to be the worst. I'm very upset because the one thing I forgot on this trip was my long johns, which I bought 2 rallies ago at
I
Walmart.
took those and I burned them behind my back.
In my place? No, they're there. Hey, we got a donation from Patrick Tomlinson, and says, I am 58 years old and grew up most of my life with only 3 networks and no diversity of thought until, of course, Rush came along. Now thousands of voices. Thanks. Thank you, Patrick Tomlinson.
Until, of course,
Oh, some
Rush
more ones
came
here. Read
along.
some of these.
Okay, we have a donation from Trees Climbing Gear. He said, LOL, dress warm and enjoy.
Thank you. Maggie, you want to read one?
I would love to. All right, let's see what we have. Tony. How do I say your name, Tony? You gotta really phonetically put this out here for me.
Give it a shot.
$20. Keep up the great work. I'm gonna say Speciali. I don't know.
Good job.
Oh, there's
That
another
was
one.
it.
You can read that one.
Then we have Stephen John Asante. He says, Steve, did you watch my show like I asked? Look it up, 600 Pound Life, the Assistant Brothers episode.
I remember you were saying about the show. I don't know if I saw that
That's a
particular
TLC.
episode. So, yeah,
Love
Stephen John
TLC.
Asante, who's on that show, messages us once in a while. Stephen, if you want to email me, I don't know if there's a link you can message me or something, but if you email me the link, I can look at it and know that specific episode. What's my email address? steve.lookner@rsbn.tv. Thank you, Stephen.
I think I've heard of that show, the 600 Pound Life.
Neither.
Vicki Allen says,
Maybe.
go, 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 go,
No,
go, go.
I'm not reminiscing about Aaron's comments over here. Never mind. 600.
Right. Vicki Allen says it's going to be in Michigan, Washington Township in Michigan, but we're in a stadium. There's this like kind of big sports athletic complex for in Washington Township, and they have like some sort of arena there. I don't know if it's like a sports arena where I think they might play like indoor soccer in there sometimes. So I don't know if they're bringing seats in, or it might actually be standing room, just standing tomorrow for all the people. I think it might be one of those, and not like lots of seats. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's like first come, first serve though. You don't have to buy a ticket, just show up, and
Right.
if there's room, they'll let you in.
And we got a donation from Canada. I think Windsor's right near here.
It is.
Yeah, you can read this
Wow.
one.
Okay, this is from B. Mister, $20 donation. It says, hello from Windsor, Ontario. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm in the Facebook chat for those of you that are in there. Comment, send your questions, anything.
The people on Periscope probably feel ignored. What can you do? You can't win.
Here you go.
Oh, tell them what you're looking at right now.
A thumbnail of the Asante brothers, Stephen and Justin's journey in photos. I'm afraid to click on it.
Click it. Click it. I watch TLC all the time, so I've probably
TLC.
seen this.
Feels,
Yeah,
just
it's
send
legit.
this.
Yeah, it's the one we're looking at the bottom there, right?
Oh.
Click it. Everybody's gonna have this on their phone.
Describe to them what you can. Maybe you can show it.
Yeah,
Put it in front of the. Can you
I
put
don't
it
have
in
it
front?
on mine. See if you can show them.
Yeah, just put it in. No, put it over there. Go over
Does
there.
anybody watch TLC like I do? Because I watch TLC
Get it right.
on the
There
daily.
you go. Joe sent this, if you can see this.
Go way up there.
It's
Gotta
like,
do it.
I'm
Kind of getting blown out here.
You know, and that takes a lot of courage to like put yourself out.
Stephen in that picture. I don't know.
Interesting. They just kind of talk about their life and how they go about living, you know, and being 600 pounds. Gotta be difficult.
Thank you, Mary Ellen Rainwater and Victor Stevenson, for your nice words about Right Side.
Dolores Spencer in the Facebook chat gave us a tip on how to stay warm tomorrow. She said, get newspaper and line up your shoes and your legs. So that was part of my Army Alaska winter training.
Newspaper.
I'm going to do it. This is my first rally. I'm going in with newspaper.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think my mom said you can always take it off, but if you don't bring it, you can't add
Seriously.
more.
We're bringing newspaper tomorrow. Thank you, Dolores.
Oh.
Thank you for your nice words, Tiffany McKinney.
So if somebody wanted to make a donation, how would they go about doing so?
Good question. Good question. Let's let Tara do it again, because she's gonna have to get used to doing this.
So if you're in the Facebook chat, go down to the bottom and you'll see the little $sign. You can. Oh no, not Facebook chat. Sorry, not Facebook chat. YouTube chat. Go down to the bottom and you'll see the $sign. Click that and you can donate through there, or you can go to rsbnetwork.com/donate.
Awesome. Yes. And that allows us to do coverage like this rally coverage, which we're looking forward to bringing you, except for the wind. Thank you, Jojo Dancer, for the kind words. Oh, we got a donation.
Yep, there it is. Okay. I was typing in the wrong address as well. RSBNetwork.com/donate. Okay. Cool.
Thank you, History B. History B made a donation, said thank you, RSBN, for bringing the Trump rallies to us. I wonder, so what do we think he'll talk about tomorrow? Maybe some North Korea stuff, because that's happening?
Always ask that. So effectively, in my opinion, Trump has ended, World War III.
Okay.
Single shot fired. He's successfully disarming the Korean Peninsula, northern part.
So you think he's going to talk?
Twitter, and yeah, I do. I think of course I do. Of course I do.
Why do you think it was him who was able to get through to the Korea like that?
What do you mean? I think
Yeah.
we haven't seen a president call out, arguably a dictator on Twitter before and invite him to sit down. When have we seen that? That's not a part of our diplomatic repertoire, is it? It's just not. This is anyway. That's what I think he's going to talk about. Maybe.
Yeah, I think they have a lot of respect for him, and they know what they're getting. So I think it's pretty cool.
I wonder also if he'll talk about Ronnie Jackson. That was the White House doctor he nominated for VA secretary, and then Ronnie Jackson just pulled his nomination. But President Trump was pretty upset by the way Ronnie Jackson was treated, so I wonder if he might talk about that.
Mm-hmm. President Trump always puts these rallies in very, and we were talking about this earlier, places that need attention, specifically, economically depressed areas. And one thing that we noticed driving in, every third or fourth house is abandoned. It's just it's amazing. This is America, and there's so much wealth in our country, and a lot of people are thriving, but the president tends to put these rallies in places like the opioid crisis part of West Virginia, or towns that have been hit that used to produce steel and they don't anymore, or specifically in Detroit. The housing market here alone is worth talking about, and I think he comes to these places to make sure that people are engaged and they know that they have a president that wants them to thrive, I think.
It was pretty amazing just driving to this place. We weren't even looking for abandoned houses. There are a large number of just abandoned houses here.
Oh my God.
I've never actually seen so many. And again, I don't know, we certainly didn't go looking for them, but there are a lot of them here. So.
And we were passing a couple of streets where you could physically see 4 and 5 houses in a row that clearly looked abandoned. Just abandoned.
Yeah. Even just with that, I think the abandoned houses too. They bring not only they lower property value and all that, but they bring a lot of crime, and people kids set fire to them, and just a couple houses on one street can just really rip through the home value of the entire street. So.
And there's some nice houses around here too, and it's so we're not in an area where everything's abandoned.
We're staying in one. We're obviously Airbnb-ing it tonight, and this house is beautiful, and it's in a great area. But at the same time, walking 1 block up or 1 block down, we're in a place that really needs some economic help, some growth, and jobs, frankly.
Yeah, and I think when the president, he touches on different issues on some of the different cities he's in, but they also apply to pretty much any city throughout the United States, whether it's, the opioid issue in West Virginia. I'm sure that's a problem throughout the entire United States. You know, a lot of the themes are not just for that town; they apply everywhere.
I like that Matthew McCormick made a donation and his comment was, "How do I donate?" I love it, Matthew. Thank you. And Jason Thornton made a donation. Thank you, Jason. He said, RSBN.TV pans the crowds. CNN sucks. Welcome. He said Tara, but it's
Tera, T-E-R-A. I know it's spelled different, but that's how I
it's
spell
okay.
it.
It's okay though, Jason. Do you get that a lot?
I do.
Really?
Everyone spells it T-A-R-A. That's okay.
And if you do donate, you get to write a little note in there. So.
We're just looking at your comments here. Rose Helt says, "Why does the girl in the middle look so sad?" I think she might just be tired.
We're tired.
She's been traveling.
I got
like
up
12 hours today.
so early this morning. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not sad. I'm super excited to be here.
I promise I'm not sad. I'm not sad. It is like, I mean, we make this look effortless, but we really get out there and stand for hours and hours, and just the travel alone today is, we're all feeling it. We're all feeling it. And Aaron drove. He totally drove,
Yep.
which is like freaking driving. Not even a.
Although she drove and then flew.
That's true.
And then drove some more. Trees Climbing Gear made another donation. Thank you so much. And said Walmart at 14 Mile Road and Van Dyke Road. The problem is the Walmart's close to here all close at 11 for some reason.
Wow. Is there?
Tara, I'm going to give you the first chance to read this name.
No, I knew you were about
You
to
have
do
to.
this.
He'll donate. You have to know your name.
Okay. If I read this, you have to donate again. 40 Bridges donated $7. And he said, God love you all. We
Nice.
love you. Donate again and I'll read it again.
I love the odd numbers, like $1.99, $7.
$7.
Yeah. Which anything's appreciated, I'm sure.
Martin Marbles asked how many hours you drove. What, 3 or 4?
Yeah, like 4.5 hours, which, yeah, like I said earlier, I have a job in Cleveland on the way home, and it's right on the way home, so it worked out pretty good. It's way more convenient to, and I prefer, the airports are not the funnest places to be. And the flights are always at very inconvenient times, so.
Jojo Box says he hopes to meet us tomorrow. We hope so.
Yeah, if somebody wants to talk to you guys and you're down there, like, you know, come up and say something, I'm sure they're always looking for somebody to talk to, interview, you know, ask their opinion.
Yeah, if you see us tomorrow, if you want to be interviewed, grab us. Hey, JC said, where are the cartwheels? Liz did cartwheels last time for donations from the stream.
I watched quite a bit of the last one once I got home. It was pretty interesting to watch it after having done a couple and then watch it from home and kind of just see how it looks from the outside. You guys you look like you're having fun, that's for sure. When you're doing the live stream.
It was fun.
Hopefully we look like we're having fun too.
You know, the thing is, I had that day, I know we'd gotten in earlier and I took like a 2-hour nap or something. So I had much more energy at night. There you go.
I'm done. That's my last one. That's my last one. I got it out. It's out.
And you flew in all the way from Los Angeles?
No, it's out, 40 Bridges. So you and I have something in common. Yes, I did fly from LA. LAX. So for you guys that fly in and out of LAX, it's massive. It's like walking several football fields just to get to your gate. And yeah, like I feel like I had a workout today. My one condition for coming to this. So, and apparently my coworkers did not make this one condition when they came. I said to Joe, I'm like, Joe, anything but Spirit Airlines and I'll do it. I would take a cattle car. And if anybody from Spirit's watching, I'm sorry. It's just a personal opinion I have. I just cannot bear it. It's really hard. It's really, really hard. And across the country, I mean, the Spirit has seats and then they leave it there. All they have are seats. I'm sorry. It's the way it is. So that was my one condition, which he didn't do. And I flew Delta, which is, wonderful. Wonderful. Kind of wonderful. I sat in the middle between to men that knew each other. And
Oh,
you
that's
guys,
lovely.
do you ever do this? Like somebody on a plane, the two people know each other, yet they leave the middle seat open, and then they constantly talk. Like, you know, like it's like just sit together, just sit
Did
together.
you ask them if
know?
they want to switch
No, I
this?
didn't want to be rude. And I was technically in the middle, but they clearly were, you know, flying together. And you know, it makes the middle person feel really
So you're,
left
like-
out, frankly. Number one, and number two, like it's impossible to sleep, so you end up like putting your coat over your head, like your whole head, and wadding up into a ball, and you know, it's basically what I did.
Wow.
So you were like right in the middle like this.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
How are you doing, Aaron? Are you doing so? Did you get in, like they were canoodling together for hours and hours,
Oh,
and
wow.
it just was endless.
Carl Peterson, thank you for the donation. Carl says Trump rally tomorrow. How much does it cost to pay attention? Oh wait,
Oh.
so you have to read something again, Tara. Do you see which one you have to read again?
I missed it. Oh, Farty Bridges again. Thank you for the $5 donation. And this says, Mary Margaret, why did you leave Alex Jones? And what do you think about him saying F Trump?
Well, oh goodness.
Yeah,
You caught me off
answer
guard
as mu-
just a little bit.
as much or little as you want of that.
Oh my goodness. You know, it's so weird to me. So guys, I mean, I haven't worked there. It's been over a year, and it's so weird to still kind of be asked the same question. What was the question again? What do I think of? What
Why
was
did you
the
leave
question?
Alex Jones, and what did you think about him saying?
I leave Alex Jones. You know, Austin, Texas. I love Austin. I didn't know a person there. I missed my home, and it was just time. It was just timing. Nothing happened. Nobody's bad. You know, nothing happened. I wish that I could create some kind of drama to, like, you know, stir the pot here. And I want to say this because I haven't actually talked about this, but I was looking online, and occasionally I'll follow, and I'll you know, try to keep up with news, and I noticed that a couple of people there have been filing complaints, major employment complaints. I have never had a complaint. Everything is fine. Nobody's bad. The F Trump, I mean, Alex is kind of known for the F-bomb. So, I mean, was this in relation to his Syrian decision, I'm assuming, which I totally disagreed with. I hate that we did that. I hate that we did that. So, I mean,
You're
yeah.
saying the missiles?
I'm saying yes. So, yes, in response to the chemical weapons attack in Duma,
Mhm.
we bombed them. We missiled them. And yeah, I'm very against. So not dropping the F-bomb, but if that was
So-
in relation to.
To clarify, are you against because you don't like military action in general, or for that specific
I
action?
don't like that we're an interventionist nation. I
Okay.
don't like that we police the whole planet. I don't like that we are the law and order of the whole planet. I think that, you know, I've always had a problem with that,
Mhm.
and I always will.
Eminem gave a donation and said popcorn for Maggie.
Thank you. Yes, I'll take some. Actually, I would love some bubble gum right now. If you have, not the popcorn. I need some good. Although he
And
promised me
cheesecake.
some cheesecake.
I didn't promise
Did
you
not
anything.
deliver.
I said,
You did.
well, have I had time to go out yet to my
No.
run where I pick you up stuff,
No.
where I pick you up from your grocery list?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what 7-Eleven has any cheesecake. But if they do, you're getting a piece.
Thank you. Hey.
Hey, somebody read the
Ooh.
next donation.
That's a good one.
You read that one, Aaron.
All right, we got Gilbert Serrano. He says, did you guys cover the North Korea and South Korea relationship, or do you plan to? Welcome to the new members of RSBN.
It's really only one new member.
Thank you.
But thank you for my welcome. Appreciate it.
So we've covered a bunch of stuff with North Korea and South Korea in the past. So, you know, if there's big news about it in the future, we will be covering it, definitely. I mean, I don't want to speak to Tera, but I assume she'll be covering it. So I think it's a pretty safe assumption.
Yeah, and if you're not subscribed on YouTube, definitely subscribe to Right Side. I'm subscribed, and you know, it's not like I watch every single video, but almost
What?
every single day I have my YouTube.
You don't watch
notification.
every video, Aaron?
I watch a lot of YouTube. Seriously, I get all my news, all my information from YouTube. But and just, you know, seeing that notification pop up, and if you don't have the notifications enabled, go to the bell and enable the notifications from Right Side. And sometimes just seeing that headline pop up that says, you know, press meeting about this, or if Steve's on talking about something, it's just nice to see that and just be slightly informed, but rather than, you know, not have a clue of what's going on. So yeah, do a lot of videos, and it's just nice to see it.
Hey, so it's another practice for you, Tera.
Yeah.
So Where can people find us on social media, our different sites? Where should they go?
It's just at RSBN, right? Oh, I failed.
She's had a long
failed.
day.
No, you didn't fail. There's no failing.
Alright,
There's
so-
no crying in baseball.
So-
There's no failing here. No.
She's
We've got
learning.
this-
She's
yeah.
learning. All right, so Twitter is, Tara, do you know this? It's okay if you don't. At
Is it
RS
not at RSBN?
It's
That's
RSBN
RSBN
Network. And
Okay.
it's so weird because I used to write at RSBN Network, which totally defeated the point.
But it's just
I say that all the
RSBN
time.
Network.
It's that's Twitter. Do you know what we are? This is like a very tough one. On Periscope, what are we? No one knows this one.
Oh, I don't know.
RSB,
You're setting me up for failure, Steve.
RSBN TV. RSBN
Seriously,
TV.
what's
All right,
what's
how about
with
Facebook?
What's with
Facebook.
the term exam over there?
Facebook.
RSB Network.
No. But this is because you're going to remember so well now.
Okay.
This is low pressure. Right Side Broadcasting, and then on YouTube we're at Right Side Broadcasting. And what is your Twitter if people want to follow you, Tara?
My Twitter is Tera. That's TERA RSBN.
Maggie, you?
I am at Margaret J. Howell. I want to say
Do you
something.
want to spell it
about
out for
this
them? I'm sorry, just so they can.
in case, yeah, because Margaret J. Howell is a
How will I
difficult
might not
name.
know?
It is so
Fine, I
hard.
won't ever help you again.
No, it's fine.
I don't want you to get followed.
I'm MargaretJHowell. And I want to say this. I tweeted a dissent because I love our president, which is why I'm here doing this job, and I love our country. I tweeted some dissent based on the Syrian decision, and I think I lost a few hundred followers doing
Wow.
it. So please follow me. I'd like to talk to you.
Aaron, are you not on Twitter these days?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
No,
Do
no
you have a
social
website?
media.
People, what if they want to see your photography? What if they want to hire you to do photography?
Just for video services, aaronpangio.com. That's AARON. And the last name's Pangio, PANGIO.com. You can see my video work.
So people go to aaronpangio.com, they can like see samples of your work?
Yes,
Oh,
correct.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, you need, by the way, I'm just telling you, well, hold on, I'll tell you something.
He's a wedding photographer too. And from what
Video.
I hear, videographer, and does the best wedding videos.
Thank you. I try. Yeah, wedding season's coming up, so it's going to be pretty exciting.
Come on, somebody out there's getting married, you can have the official RSBN cameraman do your wedding.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I am at Lookner, at LOOKNER. So we're gonna stay on a few more minutes, but we gotta go to bed soon because we have to be up early to get cold, to be cold tomorrow.
Oh, sorry.
We're bringing the
Oh.
newspaper. I didn't forget.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'm
And I still have to figure out if I can go get some snacks tonight.
He is all about the snacks. All about the snacks.
Well, you eat them.
I know.
I'm all about
I
getting
agree.
them, and you're all about eating them.
We need
Good
to
night,
go.
History B.
What time tomorrow can they catch us starting
Probably around 3 Eastern.
3 p.m. Eastern?
Yes.
All right, that's when we'll start interviewing people in the crowd and,
Yep.
getting geared up for the rally. Yeah, somebody said no black screens tonight, so
I
That's pretty
sort of
nice.
want to talk about it, but I sort of don't because I feel like I'll jinx it.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's holding up good.
Happy Camper made a donation. Said blessings crew, even an Alex Jones alumnus. LOL. Thank you, Happy Camper.
And he also made a very rude comment about the Pacers Cavaliers game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they pushed it to a game 7, and I'm from Youngstown, Ohio, which is just south of Cleveland.
Oh, so
and-
Indiana won tonight, huh?
Yeah, we're not happy about it. I tell you what, man, they were a tough team, so I was pretty impressed.
JC says, don't forget the business cards. I agree with you, JC. I got to remember those tomorrow. Terry, you probably don't have your business cards yet.
I don't have.
You'll get
I
them.
don't have any
You'll
yet.
get them.
Who's Gina Davis? Not that it
Actress.
matters. Oh. like,
Hey.
I had a teacher with that name, like a 3rd or 4th grade. I'm like, is she on our live stream right now?
You have to read this donation, Aaron.
All right, we got JD Shellnut donated $20. Thank you, JD. He says, it always kind of, when you see a paragraph like that, you want to like glance over just in
Oh, yeah.
case. It doesn't just start randomly reading it, but I would like to say I think the cameraman is great. Thank you, JD. He did wonderful work at the rallies when he shows the full crowds. Steve, you're a great
Oh,
man.
thank you.
Margaret, how you
Yes.
been?
I'm doing great.
And Tara, will you be on the air a lot or just for the rally?
Yeah, so hopefully sometime soon. We don't know when yet, but I will start going on the air, and I will be at the rallies now. So
Go.
Jacob Seals seems to know when, but no one else knows when.
Steve, he's got an axe to grind.
Just
Something's going on over here. I want to give a shout out to anybody watching in California. I have no friends. I just moved to Los Angeles. I eat alone all the time. If you live in that area, please come find me. I could use some.
If somebody in the
he's
area
gonna
like
load
wants
out
to go
his
horseback
friends.
riding,
I'm all about it. We'll go horseback riding in Griffin Park. We'll sail. We'll visit the wineries at Temecula. I have so many plans, but I have nobody to do them with. It is just so terrible. And I've started befriending women that like check me out in Macy's and Nordstrom. I'll want them to come over, which they're like this. Our relationship ends.
women who check you out and
Yes, they're so lovely. So obviously I'm furnishing a new place and I'm constantly going into Macy's and looking at everything on sale. And the women are so sweet. I just want to take one with me to have lunch because Anyway, but Steve promised to come and visit me tentatively.
well,
I mean-
because I have other friends in LA.
And to load out his friends. But if you were in that area within 200 miles, I would love to have dinner. I'm just putting that out there.
On horseback.
And go horseback riding. Do you guys Groupon? I know Steve wants to get off. I am addicted to Groupon. Just FYI. That steals everything.
Are you? Is it still in business?
Oh yeah.
Matthew McCormick is in LA. Well, you can.
Hi, Matthew.
You can talk.
How are you doing?
Give Margaret a shout on Twitter.
Give me a shout out. Yes. What part of LA? I need to get back on here. Hold on.
Is the weather beautiful there? Is it? I've never
It's
been.
so nice. It's just so nice. Hence me not having any long johns like Steve.
I forgot mine.
Mm.
It's terrible.
I don't steal the snacks, by the way. Just out there.
Martin, I have not. I was gonna make a bad joke. I can't make it. It's too bad. I'll tell you guys when we're off the air.
What?
It's a good joke, but it's inappropriate, so I won't make it. Martin Marbles asked. I haven't seen any Waffle Houses in Detroit.
Mm.
Yippity says, Margaret, go hang out at the Marriott in Napa Valley. You will find somebody there.
Where is this? Let me write it
The
down.
Marriott in Napa Valley.
I don't want to find a boyfriend. I just want to find a friend in general, just to like hang with me and have lunch with me. And so my new thing is the women in Macy's. They're all in their 70s, but none of them will let me adopt them. Or we've done it already.
You can read this one from somebody in Norway.
This says, okay, from Blackout Worm, the truth is stranger than fiction. Says, hi, new girl, welcome aboard and good luck. Glad to have you and hope to see you a lot. Thank you so much for the donation. I'm excited to be here.
Thank you, Blackout Worm.
Yeah, very generous. Yeah, if they want to make a donation, the link is. Let me see. I just had it up. What's the link again?
RSB. Well, I go with rsbn.tv/donate. That'll work.
rsbnetwork.com/donate.
That one works too.
Mhm.
Or you can do it right in the chat.
The YouTube chat at the bottom. Thank you to everybody who's donated. We really appreciate it. That will go towards our expenses being here and covering this.
Yeah, the expenses, like you said, California, Atlanta. I came in from Ohio. So the expenses add up. We had to rent the unit to stream the video on. Just getting us here and having our expenses paid for. So the money really does help, and it goes toward pretty much operating costs. So.
P-Cell made a donation, says stay safe tomorrow. Thank you, P-Cell. JC, I did have some carrots today.
Do we have a person in Santa Barbara that's watching us to keep talking? I will be in Santa Barbara on Tuesday.
Oh.
Tweet me. I will obviously be alone because I'm always alone. And I love meeting our RSBN family. It's fun. Very fun.
All right, I'm gonna call the 2-minute warning because we have to go to bed soon. So you have 2 minutes to get your comments in.
I'm going to pull back up the Facebook chat.
And there's a Periscope account for RSBN now.
Yeah, it's RSBN TV.
Is that new? That's a new.
Yeah, we just started like a month or so ago, streaming to Periscope. We hope you all join us for the rally tomorrow. It should be fun. Randomness Tube is watching at 5 a.m. in the UK. Wow. Chip is mad that you didn't let Tera do the donation spiel.
I'm sure. You know what? I'm sure we can.
Yeah, that's
we can
my
run through it
job.
again. Yeah.
Good night, Flying Eagle. Hey, MM wrote us from Texas. Hello, MM. So Red J, I'm right with you. Red J says Airbnb home, check for cameras. We've been talking about this a bunch today. I am convinced that a lot of Airbnb people have cameras in their houses, not for nefarious things, because they think they just want to make sure you're not like wrecking their place. Although they shouldn't, but I think it might be happening.
It would be hard not to if I was running out of Airbnb.
It would be hard not to violate basic
Somebody's
privacy laws.
Yeah.
It would be hard not to commit a felony.
Yeah,
I know
just
it's a
you
felony.
know,
It might be a felony.
protecting your investment.
Hey, you can read this donation.
Mm-mm.
You just write down S Blaster.
S Blaster said good night and War Eagle. War Eagle.
That's
For Auburn.
She just asked what War Eagle.
Joe, Maggie just asked what War Eagle was.
okay,
Joe.
that's a fire. That's grounds for firing. I didn't realize that, but it's always I hear. Okay.
I didn't know.
Football.
either.
War Eagle.
Is that their football term? Like their fight song? Or...
War Eagle. Hey. Okay.
Hello,
No one else. Just me.
I had to be there now.
Hello, Shutter Mafia. I was gonna say Shutter Blaster. Shutter Mafia in Colorado. All right, we have 30 seconds left. Then we gotta go to bed.
Joe says
Yeah.
you're fired, Maggie.
Really? Thanks for letting me down through Aaron. Joe.
Thank you. She's so happy.
Proxy.
She's going to cold tomorrow.
No cold.
No cold. She's so overjoyed to stay here in the warm. Thank you, Jason Thornton. So we're going to finish this up. We really appreciate everybody who watched and who commented and who moderated and who donated. We hope we see you tomorrow. Probably around 3 o'clock we'll start our coverage. So hope you join us. Any last words? Maggie, you?
Oh, and let me think. Last words. I'm so sorry. I'm so jet lagged. We love you guys. Thanks for watching us. Thanks for being a part of our RSBN family. We're going to be on the ground tomorrow. Steve likes to start this early, and so does Joe. So we are going to be bright and early. When are we starting this?
I think our viewers like this to start
We're
early.
doing this at 1:32. We usually start around
Around 3, around 2:30 or 3.
We're going to be on the ground. Come find us. We love talking to you and meeting you and yeah, getting you on our camera because it's awesome. It's kind of awesome.
And since this is my very first rally, please come say hello. I'm super excited to be here, so just come say hi.
Cool. Aaron, thoughts about tomorrow?
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys interview people. You know, hearing what's on their minds and stuff like that, and what they're concerned about, and then seeing if President Trump touches on those subjects later. So yeah.
My thought is just I wish I didn't forget my Long Johns, but I did. It's very sad. All right, guys. So thank you guys for joining us for this stream. Thank you for Joe for producing the stream. Thank you, Jacob, for just trying to derail the stream in the chat room. And thank you to
Derailing.
What'd you say?
Derailing. Sorry. I didn't.
It's late. It's time to go to bed.
So thank you to moderators, for everybody who wrote in, and everybody for watching, and all the donors too. We really appreciate it. So we will see you tomorrow with icicles on our noses
And newspapers in our shoes.
That's true. That's true. They're very true. So good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
We'll see you soon. Have a good one, guys.